Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Edge Radio TV network. This is I'm Just Saying. I have my boy, I am Vanderbilt down on the end, and Miss Bridget here sitting next to me. Ladies and gentlemen, please remember to follow us at I'm Just Saying live on all social media platforms. Now let's get this show started. It is fresh off the weekend, and it's time for our weekend recap. Ladies and gentlemen, tell me how your weekend was, okay?
My weekend was cool. It was cool. My client had a big conference, and it went off very well. It was online. Okay. And then we went out to celebrate. So.
She got clients and stuff. Hey. You know, she is important.
Everybody ain't able.
Everybody's not able.
Yeah,
okay. Vanderbilt, how was your weekend?
I spent my weekend in front of the computer.
Okay. He's been getting it in, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all know that he is working on a movie. You know, everybody ain't able.
Yeah, everybody ain't able, you know.
Everybody's acting like they all humble and stuff this morning.
But I get my people in, though, right?
You definitely get your people in. I cannot wait to see what kind of magic you work with me, baby, because I can't wait to share it with the masses. You know, we are so happy that you guys continue to support us. Please remember, we're here at the Edge. You are welcome to come down and be part of our live studio audience. And we are going to each and every week bring you some phenomenal business person that's out there doing their thing, because that's what we like to do here at I'm Just Saying. You know, tell you where to spend your money and give you some phenomenal entertainment and keep your morning edgy every single Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30. Remember, share, and make sure at 8:30, you know. So, now, my weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, it was amazing.
Of course, it was wonderful. It was not what I planned.
Should we expect otherwise?
It was not what I planned at all. Like, I had all these plans for the weekend because it was Big Daddy's birthday. But he just decided to just run amok like he always does. And we took off, went to Galveston, stayed in a nice little hotel right there on the beach, and hung out with family. Thank you, Uncle Eric, for them oxtails. They was hitting, you know. So that food was good. You know, I love some good food, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I do. I like to eat a lot.
See, her weekend was amazing.
It was amazing. Let me also say this. On yesterday, Burns Barbecue teamed up with 1501 Certified and Slim Thug to do a give back. Every year they have this amazing turkey giveaway so that people don't have to go without their Thanksgiving dinner, if you will. Even though it's a Monday, they still served up the turkey with all the dressing and stuff in it, sausage and green beans and corn, and, you know, had the little barbecue chips. They've got some new chips out. They put their little chips on the side. Gave people something to drink. So, you know, I love people who are giving back to the community. There's tons of stuff going on right now because of the holiday season, and I'm here for it. I just absolutely love it. So everybody keep giving and doing your thing out there.
Did you get a plate?
I definitely got a plate, John.
No, she got it.
I had to see what they were doing.
She had to see her working with.
That turkey was juicy. I like my turkey juicy.
Anyway.
I almost said I like my meat juicy.
Yeah, so we're going to move
on. Early with y'all this
and we would have been like, and time for commercial break.
But you did.
I had to put it in there. Okay, so Houston was Comedy Central also this weekend. Okay. There were so many comedians here in town. Dave Chappelle popped in. He was at the House of Blues. Okay. I went over to the library, saw our girl Yummy. That show was phenomenal. I did post a couple of clips onto my social media and onto the Edge's social media. If y'all want to check that out, go right ahead. There's plenty of things on social media for you to find and like on our pages. So I don't know if anybody else got to go to any comedy shows, because I think there was one more, but I can't remember what it was right now. So I didn't go.
No.
But there were some other comedians, tons of comedians going on this weekend. I don't know if it was their time to liberate or whatever, but comedy was definitely on and popping.
Laughter's good at all times.
Yeah, it's good for the soul.
All right. So next, we're going to move into our world news. But before we do, I want to take time just to say this. And Bishop Richard Holman, the guy who performed my wedding ceremony, who takes tons of phenomenal pictures of me and plenty of models here in the industry in Houston and beyond. He passed away on last evening. He was battling pneumonia for the past couple of days. He lost that bout, and I just wanted to have a brief moment of silence for him. I will be posting some pictures of him and some photos that he took because he loved really beautiful things and, kind of making them look good with his editing and stuff like that. So to my friend Richard Holman, here's a moment of silence. I think that's good enough because we don't want people to say we had dead air. So
That's not good.
I'm gonna just keep going.
When she told me that, I was like,
yeah, you were at a loss for words because he is a really, really great character. Like if nothing else, he's a great character. He's gonna give you some laughs. He was a really great guy.
he will be missed.
When I needed him, he showed up. That really makes a difference. Let's talk about world news for a little bit. Our world news that we always start off with until this bike ride is over is that I'm just saying on December the 12th is going to be giving back in a big way. We are having the Christmas Give Back and Family Fun Ride. It's going to be a 5-mile scavenger hunt and family fun ride. We're encouraging everybody to bring their families out, ride in your social bubble, get used to being with your people and still come out and have a little bit of fun. Remember to bring your masks. And we'll have some fun that day.
We sure will.
I'm still wondering, you got your costume yet? What you gonna dress up?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. It's a surprise. Okay. How about you?
I don't have a costume yet, but I will be showing up.
All right. I'm gonna bring some elf ears. You gonna be
Oh my goodness. She said elf ears.
I'm gonna bring some elf ears. She could be a Santa's helper, just in case.
Just in case.
We brought her into the last minute on
Yeah,
this.
they kind of pushed this on me, y'all.
But it's okay.
Push. Like,
Oh my goodness. So that's going to be at Bar 5015. So everybody make sure you come out on December the 12th.
What time?
9 a.m. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 a.m. You can also register with us on Eventbrite. You can also make donations there. So we would love for you guys to do that prior to the event so we can know what kind of funds we're working with for this.
Exactly.
And help some children, some refugees. And if we can't find enough kids to give bikes to, we're going to give them to some veterans. I've already made that plan so that they can get to work and change their situation. So I'm happy about that.
Let's do it.
All right. So, medical experts don't want you to travel for Thanksgiving. Anybody got travel plans for Thanksgiving?
Nope, staying at the house.
All right, that's good. How about you, Van?
I'll be with family.
Okay, with family. That's where we want you to be. And neither does the weather. The weather is also out on this because the weather about to get real bad on y'all. Just so you know, okay?
Yeah.
Thursday is supposed to be off the chain. Storms.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. The storms are coming, and that's what it's going to be. So be careful. If you're out there traveling and planning on getting on the road, please definitely be careful. Please remember to keep your social group small. I have definitely done that. I normally have a huge group at house. It's people coming through all day. It's none of that this year. It's none of that. I have my select people. I cut it off. We're done. I got the menu together, and we're going to eat.
We're going to eat.
We're going to eat.
Okay,
That's what
we're
we're
gonna
going to do.
We're going to do.
And we're going to have fun. We're going to play a couple games, maybe do some of that kind of stuff. I like them games. My games get a little nasty though.
Oh my
Especially-
god!
She got that look in her eye. She looking right at me when she said
Especially
it.
after you
In
start
the
drinking.
gutter this morning. What's up?
Yeah.
My mind always in the good.
Oh,
Okay. I just
okay.
cleaned it up for you guys.
Exactly.
I didn't know.
You'll see.
Okay,
Yeah,
I didn't
trust
know.
me, you'll
I
see.
didn't know.
I
You
just
will
cleaned it up.
see.
It just oozes out of there. It's okay. Okay, so next up, 2 crucial pandemic unemployment assistance programs are about to go
Bye-bye.
dead, flatline, okay?
Bye-bye.
So ladies and gentlemen, if you are one of those people out there who has been riding the system, let's just say, because that's what it is, you've been riding the system, it's okay, but get ready because it's about to go away. If they do not come up with a plan that they feel everybody is in agreement with, that money is going to run short real quick because they had already run out of money the first time, they refunded the program, and now here it is, time number 2. They already cut it real low the last time compared to what it was at first. So just be careful. I don't want anybody else losing their place or their cars or any of that. Prepare yourselves. Is there anything you guys have to say about that?
Me personally, I think they're gonna work it out because this is my personal feeling. I think that we headed for a lockdown.
You headed for a lockdown, okay?
Headed for a lockdown.
If they lock us down, I definitely know that they need to do something like that. I know that there's a lot of people already who are from the first lockdown still not reemployed, still not back on a job. So the second round of lockdown is going to be bad.
And they they had a article out a couple of weeks ago saying that there were companies that were starting to open up and starting to rehire. A lot of those led to dead.
Wow.
12 million Americans could potentially, like now, remember we reported there was 9 million a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
It is now up to 12 million people who could possibly be in the wind after Christmas. Like, can you imagine? Christmas is already a really hard emotional time for a lot of people when you can't provide the things that you want for your children or your loved ones.
Absolutely.
And now here we are in the middle of a pandemic, about to basically go on a lockdown, as you said, and 12 million Americans could possibly be homeless immediately after Christmas if they decide not to go along with the no eviction policy and this, that, and the other when our new president goes into office.
Right.
So that's crazy, That's a lot.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what he does and what Trump does between now and then.
So I wanted to talk to you guys about that too. I'm glad you brought that up. He's got all these plans, and he had his first meeting yesterday. He's acting like he got it all lined out.
Yeah.
What I want to know is, did Miss Kamala have anything to do with that? We know that she's a very strategic planner. Like, she's always been that throughout, all of her other offices, if you will. So do we feel like, maybe she kind of instituted, hey, we need to go in there and bang out these few things and pitch it to them? They're together in this.
Well, that's what she's supposed to do.
Yeah, she's the vice president, so I think she has a hand in that. And he would, it would behoove him to take advantage of her organizational skills.
Y'all, listen, we always throwing out the SAT words. They just call it the SAT.
I know, right?
Make sure your kids are prepared and they're getting a little edge on their morning listening to us. I won't make any more of those bad comments that I was making. Psych.
Right. I was about to say, yeah, right.
Behoove, spell it. Behoove.
Okay. Okay, so listen, this is the other thing. 300. That's the amount of homicides that Los Angeles has decided, not decided, but they have already reported so far, this year. The year is coming to a close, but that is a huge increase over the 257 murders.
I mean, 257 is no small
257 is not small, but they're up by another 50, basically.
43.
It's not even the end of the year yet.
It's not. That's not good.
It's sad, but we all know that crime goes along with poverty. People have not been having money.
Yeah.
And if you have, we get it, the unemployment. I said that people were having the most money that they had ever had, but when that money went away, they started searching for those avenues, and I think that has a huge part to do with it. Everybody be careful out there. It's definitely the holiday season. We know that crime is up during this time. Don't get your purse snatched. Don't be out there, doing all kind of crazy stuff. Counting cash,
There's a lot of crimes that have mental issues behind them. I was looking at an article the other day. Guy killed his girlfriend and his baby. They got into an argument. She didn't want to braid his hair.
Wow.
Help us, Jesus.
Right.
Wow.
Help us. There's one more thing that I got to throw out there that's sad. But Howard University, I'm going to give you a round of applause. I understand that also that's where Kamala went to school, and everybody there is very proud of her. But they have decided, somebody donated $1 million to launch the Center for Women, Gender and Global Awareness or whatever. So they're going to have a whole center that's geared toward those things and getting women into those high places now that Ms. Kamala has come out of there. They've got a presidential candidate on their roster, She did run for president and then dropped out of the race, so I'm going to go with that, instead of just the vice president.
And that's a good PR move for them.
It is definitely a good PR move for them. Ladies and
She's definitely
gentlemen,
using our platform.
we're about to go to break. When we do, we have a very special guest, Vanderbilt. You have been finding some phenomenal people, and we cannot wait to introduce you to this lady when we get back. This is I'm Just Saying. Stay right there.
We'll be back.
work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio. Because truth still matters.
Between the ages of 0 and 5, a child's mind is very impressionable. Researchers call it the theta brainwave. This low frequency is the state of consciousness between the conscious and subconscious worlds. In this state, the mind is capable of deep and profound learning, healing, and growth. There is a subconscious loop that's created during these early years. Who you believe you are has been downloaded based on experiences that you have had. A bad experience could create fears and limitations. Do you love who you are? Do you believe in yourself? The reality is that you can't control your childhood. All you can do is interpret it. You can choose to see your good and your value. Try this experiment. Project forward. See yourself at 80 years old. Now you have lived a lifetime. What advice would you have for your younger self? What risks would you have taken? What relationships would you have avoided? Did you celebrate life? Did you allow yourself to feel, to be present? Your 80-year-old self would tell you to not live in fear, to have faith that things will work out, that all you have to do is persist until you succeed. Your 80-year-old self would tell you to stay healthy, to take care of your body. And it would ultimately tell you to share your gifts with the world.
And we are back. It is your favorite crew. It's the I'm Just Saying crew.
Put it together.
It is Tuesday morning, and guess what? We are at Midtown Bar and Grill, 415 West Gray, and we are here to put a little edge in your Tuesday.
All right,
Huh?
I'm like, wait, you said that.
Not
Edge.
Put a little edge in it, huh? Okay.
Who do we have here with us this morning, Vanderbilt?
We have a
So
very,
beautiful.
very special guest here. She is a 23-year educator in the A-Leaf School.
Don't know how you do it, girl, but we're going to keep on pushing.
Yes,
Yeah.
congratulations on that.
Yes, 23.
And yes, she has her own organization called steptoday.org. And her purpose of her life is to make an impact on the lives of young people who feel they do not have a voice.
Look at Vanderbilt coming through with a real introduction for a change. Come
Out
on,
the
man.
park.
I didn't
We
get that,
have
but
Miss
it's okay.
Tashonda Joyner here, ladies and gentlemen, and we cannot wait to tell you a little bit about her story. I'm going to kick this off real quick. How did you get started? Like, what mind space made you want to get out there? That's always the starting question.
Well, the organization is my life.
Okay.
So basically, I turned the things that I went through into a vision that will help other people.
Okay.
And so that's why it's called Step Today. STEP stands for Support Teams to Excel Productively.
Okay. To
Yes.
excel. Y'all
To
know I like that.
excel,
Yeah.
yes, to excel.
Okay.
Because when I was younger, everybody has their own story.
Mm-hmm.
Mine is, I was young, had a child at a very young age.
Okay.
I did do some couch surfing.
Okay.
Family members took me in. When I was going through those times, I developed my own support system.
Okay.
And in that
Which is
support
very hard.
system-
Let's just
yes.
just start there because I'm always talking about support systems and the different things that people have and some don't have. I always, I had plenty of people around me, but I didn't feel like I had people that I could really go and talk to without it either getting back to your mama or whatever. Like I never felt like my people wasn't gonna tell on me. They was the family whoopings, and the circulation of the trouble, So you kept it to yourself. So that's cool that you built up your support system. For young people out there, who did you look to?
Well, I look to, first and foremost, my stepmom,
Okay.
Dolores Robertson, and I have built a homeless initiative around her.
Okay.
And what she did was, when I was 9 and I moved to Texas, she took me in and she took everything and everybody that came with me
Okay, gotcha.
in. And she always said, well, we have room, let them come over here.
Yeah.
And so
To keep
as I
you
started,
safe, right?
yes, as I started building my life here in Texas, not knowing anyone, my support system just kind of started there.
Okay.
So with my dad and with new friends that I was building relationships with, older people, my god sister, my big brother who literally took care of me when I moved here.
Okay.
And so when I started going through my growing hiccups, that's what I'm gonna call them.
Okay.
These people were just there. They didn't know that I was leaning on what they had to give me.
I think they
And
did.
so
I think that they very much knew that you were going to need them and they were there for you. And
They
that's
were
a
there.
phenomenal story because sometimes people don't have those people. And, we've talked several times about our friend. We have a mutual friend who, wound up in a bad situation, wound up being part of sex trafficking and whatever else, all because they didn't lean on the right people. So I'm very glad that you have that story to be able to say that there were people who were there close to you that took that responsibility on. There's so many people that go without that. Any questions that you guys have for her?
Yes, so I stalked your page. Well, at least I did my homework. And I think the things you're doing, especially with Good Girls, that's an amazing program. So I wanted to know, and I like the fact that
Or
you...
explain it a little bit so everybody knows
Oh, okay.
about Good Girls.
Well, what does good stand for?
okay, so good stands
she likes
for,
acronyms, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen.
I do. Good stands for graciously overcoming obstacles daily.
And
Okay.
that
And it
is
is a
beautiful.
mentoring program that teaches girls holistically. socially, emotionally, physically, financially, and spiritually.
And see, I think that's amazing. So the question that I had is, how do you find the young ladies? Do you go into the schools, or are they in the community? How can they find out, or how do you bring them into the programs?
Well, initially, I was doing my program in A-League as an after-school program. And what I did was I linked up with other mentoring programs.
Okay.
And so from the after-school program, I started working at an alternative school in A-League.
Okay.
And so the principal was, at the time, wanted a program for girls. And on that particular campus, it is a disciplinary campus. And so we gathered about 25 girls and just started speaking life into them because they have been misguided, misunderstood, very smart and intelligent young ladies. So my partner and I, we just started teaching them something different, started meeting with them in groups. And then from there, I started walking by faith and reached out. And because I have an outreach program, I started doing outreach with a ministry called Real Ministries on the southeast side, where that's where I grew up. That's where I started.
Okay.
And so when I started doing that, that's when I just started befriending other people who had the same interests.
Nice.
And that's how I built the mentoring program.
Let me pause you right there, because she did say a couple of things that are super duper important. And you know, I always want y'all to get what the real takeaway from these things, and why we invite people like Miss Tashonda Joyner, here to the show. She said, I linked up with other, that link up is the most important
Collaboration.
part. This is still a business.
Yeah.
Even though she's helping people, she has to have that community connection. She has to be able to talk to those other people. I love that she did not try to hold back and do it all herself. A lot of people think, people are pushing forward by themselves, but if they don't have those right links or make those right connections, it's hard for people. It's hard for me. I get out there, it's hard to make the right connections to be able to find the people. Then she said a school noticed, because of the right connections. Don't be afraid to link up with your people or to reach out to them when you need help, okay? So we can just keep on going. I just wanted y'all to know who we were here with, and you can check her website out at www.steptoday.org, okay? Let's keep rolling.
You have many other programs. I just want you to kind of get them out there. Even a program for young men. So I'm telling you,
That's why
did my
I said
homework.
go to the website. You're going to see it all.
It's a lot of stuff that she's doing.
Well, what I've done was I just thought about the students that I was working with at that moment. And because where I grew up is an underserved population. And so when I think about the holistic form of a being, start with the basic needs first. What do we need? Food, water, shelter. And so that's where the homeless initiative came in. We have room. So I'm working on that project.
So ladies and gentlemen, here's another option. You don't only have to, donate through Star of Hope. There are other people out here who are helping homeless people. That was one of the reasons why I brought up today that, with veterans, there's tons of homeless veterans out here. Number one, because of transportation, like we were talking about. These bikes that we're giving away, those are the gift of mobility, ladies and gentlemen. They can get around to a lot more places on a bike than they can walking. It takes twice as long. It's getting cold outside, and they need stuff like this. Homeless people need bikes as well. So I know there's tons of things that you're probably out there doing. You're helping kids. How do you find that piece of yourself? Because you said that this was your life, right? Where do you take time for yourself? How do you get in time for yourself?
It's all about balance. And what I did was I kind of looked at my professional side, my spiritual side, holistic, my financial side, and I just kind of divided it. And because my children are older now, I was the teen mom, I was the taxi mom, I have boys, so I was that football, always into football.
Got you.
But in between time, I was still doing ministry at my church. My daughter is older and she's getting ready to graduate and do a dance studio.
Okay.
And so I knew I was driven by that. And I knew that I know that I'm her backbone.
Okay.
And so there's some things that I needed to put in place for her and be there for her.
How are things going now for you that COVID has changed up so much? You know, with being safe and, you know, still being around, you know, the homeless, the kids, or whatever else. What kind of precautions is your team taking?
Well,
right.
Of course.
I know a lot of people think that, you know, that we don't be having our mask and X, Y, and Z because
We
somebody
do.
said that to me. We definitely got our masks. We're
Yeah.
just trying
We
to,
do.
you know, keep the show. We're trying to keep the show together. You know, we don't want to look too crazy. I know a lot of people when they report news and stuff like that, they still have them on. But we want y'all to be able to hear us and get this good message that we got going
Yeah.
on. You know, so
Yeah.
let's keep going.
So with the mentoring program, we did have to move to
More of a virtual kind
the
of-
virtual platform. I am a volunteer at heart. That's what I do. I absolutely love being out there in the community and meeting people and still serving. So I still do that. And you pray before you go. You take your sanitizer. You wear your mask. You social distance still. I mean, you can wave and from here, still show people that you're still with them and you're for them. Just walk by faith. I mean, we still have to live, and this is where we are at this time.
Right. So
And
everybody,
so-
Houston, stay masked up because it looks like this is our new future. I know that they have come up with tons of things that are supposed to work for us, but do we even really feel safe taking a vaccine after all the lies we've been told? No. And I'm just going to leave that right there. We're going to continue on. Look, I'm just saying, that's the name of the show. We're going to continue on with this conversation because she has so many beautiful things going on. Here's another question that I have, and this is, for women business owners. Who do you reach out to when you need, say, funds for a certain group or this, that, and the other? Because I like to tell people about the business side of these things. That is what this is all about, how to get everybody else to those next steps, not just the children, but, these other people who are trying to start programs like these.
Well, I have several mentors.
Okay.
I have people that for certain things, yes, I have different programs that are catered to certain particular things, boys, girls, women, and things of that nature. And so what I've done was I always communicate with my mentor. Her name is Dr. Brown.
Thank you, Dr. Brown.
Yes. And she walks me through every step, and she kind of helps me pick out those things in my brain that I need to focus on.
Okay, gotcha.
At
Because we
that
do get
particular
jumbled in
time.
our heads sometimes.
Yes. And
Vanderbilt, do you have any questions for her?
Yeah, I do. Well, it's not really a question. But what part of it is a question. First, I want to say thank you. I do believe that you are walking in your purpose, and that's the most important thing. You talked about ALC, okay, and being an A-Leaf. ALC gets a lot of kids that are often misguided. They don't have a voice. They don't have anyone to speak for them. And you talk, when we talked briefly when we first met, we talked about being an advocate for today's youth. So tell me about the importance of really being an advocate, because a lot of kids don't have someone to speak for them. They don't have someone that could be their voice, and they can't get their thoughts, opinions, or concerns out.
So a lot of my kids that I service, they're in the moment, and so to move beyond that, because you see them in black and white, right? They don't understand what that means. Okay, so whatever incident that happened at that particular moment, when they reach me, they're a totally different person. So the incident doesn't match the person that sits in front of me.
Absolutely.
So when I meet them, I greet them. Hey, how you doing? And I allow them to be a person. And once we get deeper and start our relationship starts evolving, then that's when I can go in there and kind of empower them and show them different ways to live, think better, approach authority, and things of that nature. It's building relationships.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is I'm Just Saying. I hope that you're learning something on this edgy morning, and we'll be right back.
work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
I'm trying not to lose my head.
Hey, this is the Talk About Unity show where I bring the talk.
And I bring the unity.
And together we talk about unity. Unity is what matters.
Come on.
And right now in our country, that's what we've got to do. So we do that here at Talk About Unity on the Edge Radio Network. Be with us every week.
It's going to be awesome. It always is. And I tell you what, the more we seek first to understand, then be understood, we make progress.
And we like to do that. And that's why everybody's on the brink. We love what we do at Edge Radio because everybody's on the edge. We bring them back from the edge and we bring the unity. So we're just glad. Edge Radio Network every Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Talk About Unity because here at Edge Radio Network, truth still matters.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the Edge Radio Morning Show. I'm
much.
just saying live.
Oh,
You know,
my goodness.
everybody's
Too
live as
much.
firecrackers around here. We are having a really good time this morning. We have our wonderful guest here, Miss Tashonda Joyner. You don't have to drag it all out, ladies and gentlemen. She is with steptoday.org, and we're learning all about the different things that she has going on. Do you have an event or anything like that that's coming up soon that we need to talk about while our friends with Benny's are here?
Yes, I do. I have a few things that I am working on. I am working with a group of individuals, phenomenal and talented, called Group Home Network International.
Okay.
That will be delivering a workshop for those individuals who have a desire to open up independent living facilities for the homeless.
Okay.
Just so many different populations out there, not just homeless, but veterans, as you spoke of, teen moms, etc. And that's coming up in February. I am also working
You know
on
someone to refer you to.
Okay,
So-
good.
Okay.
I'm big on mental health awareness.
Okay.
So I am organizing a mental health awareness walk for youth in May. And so that will and it's called Step for Youth.
Okay.
And we are going to have the function prayerfully at Texas State Technical College,
All right.
where scholarships will be available
Okay.
for young people. And so I am looking for individuals to volunteer for that. So we will be doing a walkathon.
Okay.
It is a fundraiser, and then I have a women's conference coming up in June.
Okie doke.
And so those are some things that I am working on currently, in addition to the mentoring. and
Well,
things of
also,
that
I'm gonna need
nature.
you to work on some students who may need some bikes to come on
Yeah.
out on
Oh,
December the 12th.
One more
I would
thing.
love for you to come out.
I am working on a campaign called Just Because right now.
Just because.
And I am looking for adults to nominate young people
Okay.
to receive a care package from Step Today.
Okay.
All you have to do
Awesome.
is send me a 1 minute or less video saying what your child is doing during COVID-19.
Okay.
How are they resilient? How are they overcoming all of these obstacles that we are faced with today in their school, community,
where do
church?
they need to send that video?
Plug just to Facebook. You can either go live
You
or
gotta tell them your Facebook, baby. It's okay.
Step Today is my handle, and or you can tag my name, Tashonda Joyner, hashtag Just Because.
Just because, ladies
Yes.
and gentlemen.
Because
Just
I'm
because.
just saying.
Step Today or Tashonda Joyner.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think you have learned a lot. I keep telling you, don't say that I haven't done anything for you. Now you have the opportunity to meet this phenomenal woman, get a care package for a teen that you know
Yes.
and love. You can't beat that. Look at me coming through for you. I'm just like this all the time. Don't let it
All
bother
the
you.
time.
I love it. I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you have enjoyed our conversation with her. I think y'all enjoyed it. Didn't we learn a lot
I
today?
did. I told
She
you I
makes
did my
me want.
homework.
She makes me want to help a needy teen. You know, I'm definitely going to have to get out there when you get ready to have this women's symposium. You know, I'd be willing to talk if you'd have me. You know.
That makes two of us.
Look, what you say? That makes two of us.
Yes.
So we're definitely going to get involved with her. Hopefully, she stays linked up with us because we would
Absolutely.
love to have you here.
I've
I'm just
enjoyed
saying.
it.
Good. That's good. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all know we got to keep on rolling with this
Yes,
show.
yes.
Keep on
And we're
rolling.
going to hold
Yes,
you right there
yes.
because we have some interesting things that we have to tell these people, okay?
Yes,
And
yes.
feel free to comment because it's going to get a little sticky,
A
okay?
little sticky.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do just real quick our sports talk with Vanderbilt, okay? Vanderbilt, do you see what's there on my part? Do you see? I think I may have added something before I sent it to you, but do you see what's on there?
All I see is sports talk of Vanderbilt. The Texans win.
That's it.
What?
Oh,
The Texans
we-
won.
Hold up, but wait a minute. Hold up. The Texans
I
won
was being funny.
and the Cowboys won.
Woo!
Okay.
Hallelujah.
The Cowboys
I knew he was
won.
gonna have that part.
Yeah. So okay. On a much serious note, the COVID-19 cases in the NFL are just getting out of hand.
Astronomical.
Yeah.
Another word.
There are more players now. Minnesota has 5 more players that are now on the list. Baltimore has 8 that are now on the COVID list. As a matter of fact, the Baltimore Ravens have shut down their facility.
Did we not say that this was gonna happen?
Wow.
Yeah.
Did we not say this?
Yeah,
We said that this was going to happen. It's definitely happening. They also said when the weather started getting cooler that there was going to be an insurgence. I told you that I definitely know a baby now who is tested positive. He's only 2 years old, and that's somebody personal that I know. So we can't say that it's not really out here in X, Y, and Z anymore. Everybody, please, please, please take your precautions and be very careful. But we don't want to overshadow this one other moment in sports that happened last night.
Yes.
The 7 African-American officials that took the field together to call the game. How do we feel about that being a very first time ever history was made
History,
last
yeah.
night?
History.
How do you feel about that, Vanderbilt? How did it make you
It-
feel
it-
to see them lined
It
up
made
there?
me feel really, really good because what happened was I had kind of heard about it, but didn't really focus on it until I was in the moment.
When you see that photo of all of
Yeah.
them standing there side by side, ready to take the field, it looked amazing, did
But
it
then
not?
it did. But then I actually went back and did the history of how each one got started and why they got started in the profession. I was like, man, this is really, really something.
It was really something, man. I have to say that.
History, like say history.
It was definitely something. So we are super duper happy about that. All the men who participated in that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Just Saying is going to keep on rolling, and we'll be right back for our next segment.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Edge Radio TV Network. This is I'm Just Saying, your favorite show to tune into on a Tuesday and Thursday morning. Now here right at 8:30 a.m. We always like to add a little bit of edge to your morning and teach you just a little bit of something. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep the show going. We do have an extra special guest who is still rocking and rolling with us this morning. This is Miss Tashonda Joyner.
In the
Okay,
building.
ladies and gentlemen,
Joyner.
she does some phenomenal things, and we talked all about it. So make sure you go back and replay that, share this video. We would love to have you here at 415 West Gray Street. It's one of our friends and Benny's. Don't forget that. We got space for you. We'll keep you all nice and social distance. Bring your mask. You can even have some breakfast here if you like. So we're going to keep the show rolling. It is now time. Oh, unless you had some more interesting things in sports, but I don't think so. I don't think so, because sports is just driving me right now. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're going to keep moving to our movie scoop, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, they are going to rely on Wonder Woman's return. Hold on, Wonder Woman out of all things. They're going to rely on Wonder Woman to save movie theaters. Are y'all looking at this? Did y'all look at this?
Yeah.
Please tell me y'all
I
looked
looked
at
at
this.
it.
To
Yeah.
save the movie theaters. Wonder Woman
Wonder Woman.
Wonder.
got to come through.
Her and that golden lasso.
You know, earlier we were talking about,
And the
women's,
invisible plane.
we were talking just briefly about how powerful this women's movement is and how it could bring attention to the station if we had a bunch of women's shows on and X, Y, and Z. But Wonder Woman gets to save Christmas? Come
Hey,
on now.
Leave it to a
Come
woman
through,
to
Wonder
save the
Woman.
day.
Woman got to save the day. Po AMC, I'm so sorry.
I
Y'all were
know.
renting out whole theaters for $99. You and your family could go to the AMC movie theater for $99, pick a movie of your choosing, and clearly that didn't work.
That didn't work.
Now they're going to put it on a lasso and a golden belt and a wristlet.
And the invisible
And
plane.
invisible plane.
And the invisible
You're right.
plane.
That's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. So, this Power Princess, let's hope she can pull it off, because right now it's looking pretty bleak. The money situation is looking pretty bad. I did remove from here that, Tenet, we were talking about how good that movie was,
Right.
and that they really should have made a ton of money off of that because it was good. They have not even, because they released it on HBO and in the movie theaters, they didn't make their money back. So they were thinking about doing that with this movie. but they're not going to be able to do it because they're so afraid, because the other movies that have done that haven't covered their funds. Hey, it looks like the face of the theater is changing, baby. It looks like it's done. Netflix, congratulations.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
let's just
pretty
be
much.
honest.
Well, I guess
Netflix,
it's,
Hulu, Roku, whoever.
Netflix and chill.
Whoever is doing all of that,
Netflix
it
and
looks
chill.
like y'all have killed going to the movies. No more children playing their video games and X, Y, and Z outside the movie theater. No more going to the window to buy a ticket. How do we feel about the nostalgia? It seems like it's going to be gone pretty quick here.
Seems like they're bringing back the drive-in movies, though. Which
The
is
drive-in
cool.
movies have been,
Yeah.
you know, coming back because of COVID-19 and people, you know, being able to social distance.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this?
I mean, I miss it. You know, going
To the
actually
movies.
to the movies. I actually miss that.
The whole
Well, I guess it's time
experience.
for Fast and Furious 26.
I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you.
Vin Diesel will be in the wheelchair, and you know, Lil Dominic will be taking over.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know about this test. I don't think that they're going to be able to make it past this. It's looking real bleak in my eyes, because I've driven past movie theaters that used to be super popping. You know, they had now with food in there. That was the next thing. I hated. I don't like a musty theater.
Right.
And food just made it smell musty and whatever to me. I want your food stuff and drinks to be outside. You can bring your drinks in, but that food, I was out on Studio Movie Grill at certain locations because it didn't feel like they was cleaning it properly. But that was me. You know, I know that everybody has a different opinion when it comes to stuff like that, but I'm just saying, was out on the Studio Movie Grill. I'm sorry. Like, I went to a couple of them. Some of them went right.
And
Some of them
even
went right.
even Edwards stayed out there in A-Leaf where we are. When they first put it up, I mean, it was booming.
It was booming.
When you ride past that now, it's like you see cobwebs rolling in the ground.
And it's,
Like
you
a
know,
Western.
the tumbleweeds.
Yeah,
the tumbleweeds.
Tumbleweed. Thank you.
And it's
Tumbleweed.
really sad because, you know, these are still investments that people made in their communities, if you will, to give people a place to go to escape from the house instead of just watching the movie. You know, a lot of people have theater rooms and X, Y, and Z now, but they're paying for these other streaming
but not
services.
Only that, though, you know, that was you know, employment for a lot of teenagers and kids. You know, you couldn't wait. You had a little job at the movie theater.
Nowadays
What?
for adults, there were grown people working in there, just like at the front of the Walmart. You know,
Yeah, the retired people.
there's plenty of people, adults in there working. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, you know, a lot of kids were there on the weekends, but now it's just
Sneak your friends in through the side door.
how's this going to affect the popcorn industry?
Oh, wow. You know, that's a good thought. Didn't
How
think
is
about it.
How is it going to do that?
You got to pay for that
I'm
extra
sorry, y'all.
butter now.
You know, I hold back a lot, but my
Pay for that
brain
extra
really
butter.
reaches on things like do ants feel it when we step on them or pinch their heads
Wow.
off? You know?
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take it back, Vanderbilt.
Okay.
But anyway, like I said,
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
Moving on.
anyway, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you go out there and support Wonder Woman. That gal has to support the movie industry right now. So
That gal
let's
gotta
hope that
save
she's-
us.
Let's hope that she's able to do that. Are there any holiday movies, Vanderbilt? We've talked about this just briefly. Are there any holiday movies that really stand out to you that you absolutely, other than Jingle Jangle, because I'm going to watch that musical, that you guys really love, and it's kind of like a throwback that you and your family watch every holiday season? What's one of those movies for you?
I pretty much watch them all. I'm a holiday person. So
Okay.
yeah, I watch them all. I'll sit there and all the way through.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about you?
Home Alone.
Home Alone. That's the one I was gonna say. Home Alone is super silly. It is super fun. I would feel horrible if I left one of my children, no matter how bad he is. You know, like it was just super
I
funny.
think they got
Original.
Macaulay Culkin beat though.
No, don't say it.
Who?
I think.
Macaulay Culkin, the little
I
boy
think
who
they
was
got
in
him
Home
beat.
Alone.
Oh, yeah.
Do you do the kind of terror that them too?
They wouldn't even call me. They would just cut on the game and
Yeah.
like binge for a few
Wow.
days. They wouldn't even eat.
Wow. Well, my two favorite movies are Christmas Story and It's a Wonderful Life.
Okay, well look
I
at
haven't
you
seen
reaching
It's a
back
Wonderful Life in
in
years.
years.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Those
Okay.
are my favorite.
All right. Well, I got kids, and I'm going with Macaulay Culkin because we can watch that when there's a group without them saying that they're getting bored. They may try to pull a prank or something like that. You saw the smoking toilet the other day.
Oh
I
my
was
gosh.
I
Oh,
was
Lord.
done. I was done.
They told me that the toilet was smoking. I went in there. It had 2 toilet paper roll eyes and a gift wrap thing sticking
I
out of
was
the thing.
done.
That is
And I'm like,
hilarious.
you woke me up for this. Okay,
You had to
but
laugh, though.
it was funny. It was funny, and I did post this on social media. CRT 2 times strikes again.
That is hilarious.
So they're very much some pranksters. It's funny, but it ain't, when it wakes you up. So
That's
it is what it
hilarious.
is.
I love that innovation.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give you a precursor because I have some other little things that I want to throw in here real quick. LeVar Burton, ladies and gentlemen, wants to be the host of Jeopardy, okay? Everybody, I hope that you remember this, Reading Rainbow, all the way back,
Reading Rainbow.
Old
Star
school.
Trek, all of
Old
this.
school.
LeVar Burton had 88,000 people who signed a petition for him to be the new host of Jeopardy. Wouldn't it be
cool.
just lovely if
That would
Jeopardy
be
went
cool.
black
That
too?
would- that would be
Yeah,
cool.
right?
I am not gonna know what to do because I was not raised in a time where all this was accepted, and now Jeopardy as well. Come on, that we always
are on
thought
our
Alex Trebek, because he knew all of those facts, even if he didn't know him, he looked like he knew
Yeah.
him. He was like the smartest man on the planet when it came to
Yeah, he
all
was.
these different topics. So for LeVar Burton, if he lands that gig, man, that
That'd
would
be
be an
amazing.
amazing feat. Okay, amazing feat. I think I'm there for that one. How do you feel about it? Everybody there for
Yeah,
that?
they're there for
I'm
it.
there for it.
First VP, now
What?
Jeopardy.
Hey,
Yes.
you're not gonna be able
We're
to
winning.
You're not gonna be able to tell us nothing.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Okay. And now
We
you
need
got Wonder
somebody else
Woman.
besides Wayne Brady. I just had to put it out.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my
gosh!
gosh.
Did you have to bring up Wayne?
Shade.
Did you have to bring up Wayne?
Yeah, I had to bring
Shade.
Up
He is a mess in a bucket, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Wow.
we
Mess
need
and a half.
somebody else besides Wayne.
Okay, somebody besides Wayne.
Come on, LeVar,
He's
come
the
through.
game show guy right now, so I'm definitely here for this. If he's not too jittery and old,
I
hopefully.
don't think so.
I think
think
he
he'll
do
do a
really
great job.
well. to
I
be honest
haven't
with
seen
you.
him do anything in a really long time. I hope he's not need a little oil rusty.
No, he looks good.
Yeah, he's got,
Okay, got a little beard.
Yeah, got the
Yeah,
beard.
got
Yeah, I
the
saw
beard
the
going
photo.
on.
I saw that photo as well, but I just
He's looking
didn't
quite
know.
distinguished.
She is
Ah,
looking
there you go,
distinguished. She
there
got a
you
little.
go.
She got
She's
his
a
pepper
part of
growing
this.
in.
Yes,
Didn't he
y'all.
do
Yes,
Roots?
y'all.
He's got his pepper growing in. Okay.
Hold on, you didn't hear? She went all the way back. She said, "Didn't he do Roots?"
Oh,
He's a part of
Toby.
history.
Did you hear
I'm
that?
just
Just saying.
I love it.
I wonder if he gonna come hopping on with the one foot.
Nuh-uh. No.
I
He's a
am
part
not
of our
playing with
history.
y'all.
No.
I'm
It's
just
too
saying,
early.
I'm done. It's
early.
way
What
too
is
early.
Kunta? How much did you wager?
Uh-uh.
1,300. That puts you.
You
at
know what?
0.
They're gonna be posting memes. They're gonna be posting memes of this boy with one foot standing up there hosting Jeopardy.
Oh,
See.
I'm
Come
done.
on, I'm your host,
This
Toby.
is why. This is why we're at
We
the
out of
edge.
there. We out of there.
We're at the edge. I think we stepped
Yeah, I think
over
we-
on
yeah.
that one, but it's okay.
Yeah, we went there.
Also, Victor Glover to become the first black NASA astronaut
Yes.
to
Yes.
live on an international space station.
station.
Boy, we are taking these first to a new level, y'all. I just had to keep saying that. We didn't do the social unrest piece so I could tell y'all all these wonderful things. Look at Howard. Look at NASA. Look at Jeopardy. Come on, y'all. Y'all better live y'all
The
best
White
life
House.
right now while they accepting us
Now
so
back.
we can do some things that we always wanted to do. Baby, somebody please, right now, come get me. I'm ready to go to LA and live on TV. Y'all won't have to ask me to do nothing else, okay? Nothing else. I'm gonna do just that, okay?
Just that.
Go to the beach every day and come back and host my talk show from right there. And I'm gonna bring all y'all with me if they come get me, okay? All of us
I'm
go.
here for it.
Okay? Pay
Definitely
me a
here
good
for
check and do that. I would be so
Yes.
happy and here for it. Speaking of dreams and aspirations, Christmas is coming up. What is on your list? Let's talk what's on your Christmas list. Do we have Christmas list this year? Or we just saying ain't nobody got no money and we gonna just ride this one out? How you feeling about that, Vanderbilt?
We gonna have to see how it go. We got to see how it go.
All right, how about you, Tashonda?
what I have on my list.
What do you want, girl? What do
Wow.
you want?
So many wants.
Tell me what.
Success, good health.
Okay. I
Nothing
don't know if they can put
material.
that under the tree. Let's hope it comes to you.
doing
I'm
it.
gonna give it to you right now. I'm claiming it for you. Okay. All right. What you looking for?
I don't celebrate Christmas.
Oh Lord, I should have known. I should have
We should have
known.
known there was a penny
Explain to us.
Nope, not explain. I just
Why
don't
you-
celebrate. Nope. I
You
don't.
can't tell us why?
I mean, I don't want to take up too much time. I don't celebrate
Girl,
Christmas.
I'm asking you a question. You supposed to answer.
No Christmas tree.
Nope.
No fa la la la.
Nope, no
that.
fa la
None
la
of
la,
it.
nothing.
Okay, so why? I mean, you've got a child, and you know
He's a grown man.
that's now. But I'm saying clearly you weren't doing it probably before either.
He was like this.
I mean, well, we
know.
stopped celebrating Christmas when he was about 9.
Okay.
So a church that we were attending, they gave us some literature.
Okay.
And then we did our own research, and from that,
She's always got these interesting pieces, and that's why I wanted her to come forth with this. You know, I'm gonna need that same brochure, okay? Because I'm trying to make sure I'm doing the right things with my children.
but listen, everybody can do what they want to do.
Okay.
We just chose not to celebrate.
If you could
Christmas
just help
anymore.
me get out of Christmas and spending all this money, I might
That
like
part,
that.
that part. Because listen, one of the main reasons is because Christmas is known for high suicide rate during Christmas time, because you're struggling, you're trying to figure out what to buy people, and then people can't buy stuff for people,
Bring it
and
home
then
for us, girl.
they kill themselves over because they couldn't buy Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
And kids are ungrateful. I mean, I feel like Christmas is every day. You know, I provide for, myself, my kid, if he wants something. I mean, he's a grown man, but I'm just saying. So it's here in the heart. And
Okay.
then they don't have the right date when Jesus came anyway. So
It's overrated.
I'm just saying.
She said, ain't no estimating with her. She wants the real date, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we definitely are still celebrating Christmas.
That's great.
My little ones get all super into it. My mom was big about Christmas. It's just kind of a tradition that we kind of carry on. I would like to know some, deeper information on Christmas, just because I haven't, searched in on it. It's just fun for me. Y'all know I'm all about having fun.
So
There's
do you
nothing wrong
put
with
do you put the tree up the day after Thanksgiving?
Or is it up now?
We're definitely after Thanksgiving. I
Right.
like to keep things in order. My house is decorated for fall and Thanksgiving right now.
Okay.
And then we'll move into the Christmas holiday, and then New Year's comes and boom, it gotta go. So it's normally there during my New Year's celebration. But this year, I'm not gonna be here for New Year's.
Oh, of course not.
Must
I'll
we
be
go?
in the
Must
Dubai.
we go
Yes,
there?
Dubai.
In the
Oh my
Dubai,
God.
okay,
Yeah.
with
Must
my
we go there
weed
again?
flowing, and I'm gonna be pool partying and turning up for the new year on this year. I'm trying to do some things different. I'm normally one of those people who celebrate at home with my kids. but
Exactly, Bridget.
We're gonna turn up. We're gonna turn up this year, okay?
Yes, y'all.
For the one time, okay? Okay, before I get too old, and I can't flex my swimsuit, out
Hey.
there, I gotta go turn up on them.
They're
There you
coming
go.
back with new names, and I'm like,
Yeah, I already picked mine. It's Zaria Faiza.
All right then, Zaria Faiza.
Oh,
I
my
love it. I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to go to one more break, but make sure you stay right there, because we will be back with Tennille's touchy subjects.
Zaharia's something, whatever she said.
Zaria.
Body.
Zaria's touchy subjects.
That part. That part.
Bye.
The Natural Nation Network is really about taking control of your health physically, spiritually, emotionally, even intellectually, because there's so much out there in misinformation. There's a lot of people now that are suffering from all sorts of diseases that they really wouldn't have to suffer for if they had better information. And that's what we're here to do. Provide information that can save lives.
The mind and the body are totally connected.
Health can be really serious, and sometimes we just have to lighten it up a little bit while we're still providing substantive information.
And my sort of mantra on the salsa dance floor is kind of similar. I tell somebody, if you make a mistake twice, it becomes a move. Okay,
Tune into Natural Nation every Tuesday at 11 a.m.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the I'm Just Saying morning show, and we live. Did you hear me? We are live. You can also make sure that you find all the details out about the I'm Just Saying live crew on our website. I told you we need those. We need, jazzy. Okay, I told you we need those sound effects. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just keep making them myself. Look at me being sassy. Okay, anyway, please go and check out our website at www.imjustsaying.live. Okay, I got it correct today. I'm super proud of myself. Please go and check us out and support the events that we have going on.
Yes.
And we're going to keep being live for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Tashonda over there has no idea where these touchy subjects go. Okay, there's always something interesting to talk about. So I tried to give her a little warning. I tried to give her a little warning and let her have a little precursor to what was gonna be going on.
Yeah,
you about to step right into the fire.
We're about to get right into it. And we're going to allow her to comment, and we would love for you guys to comment as well. So if you are following us live on Facebook, we need to start doing it on Instagram too. But we're going to get that together for you, you know. We're about to go live with this touchy subject. It's real personal and dear to our hearts, okay? Because I'm sure that we all know somebody who does exactly this, okay? This is one of those that you're going to feel like you know who I'm talking about. Okay?
Yeah,
it's one of those.
It's one of them.
Dear Tennille, today's touchy subject is going to be thirst trap or no. Okay, thirst trap or no. Dear Tennille, I know it's getting close to the holidays and emotions are high. My friend is newly divorced and has not secured a significant other. I absolutely adore her, but she has started making posts on social media regarding wanting a relationship. Now y'all know me and how I feel about that. Social media is not for everything, okay? Everybody don't need to know all your business. It makes you a target. She says, I feel the need to tell her that she is coming off as a thirst trap. I have attached an example, and I'm gonna read y'all the example of one of these posts. And how do I approach this with caution? And she put a caution sign, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So before I read y'all this example, because y'all know I like to give y'all tidbits, how do y'all feel about people on social media begging for the next relationship or the next man to come in their life? I'd like to just go right down the I'm gonna let you go first, girl, because you got your next, and you always trying to. I'm normally taking the benefit. I'm rerouting it. I'm gonna
there you go, reroute it. There you go, reroute it.
Bridget, how do you feel about that?
I let people know what I want them to know on Facebook. and you shouldn't put everything out there. And that's not the place to find somebody. I agree with you. So
You agreeing with me?
yeah,
All right. You know,
make it short.
we always think that she has some other thing to say. I didn't
Not
know if
today.
she was going to agree with
Not
this and,
today.
be open-minded about it and
No.
all, but
No.
I guess not. Okay, Tashonda, what you got to say about it, girl?
Well, some things are not meant for social media. However, there are people who cry out for attention on social media.
True.
And so with that,
Do you
Yeah,
feel?
you have to be
This is a touchy subject, and you get to tell your opinion. How do you feel about it, girl? Don't talk about what they do. How do you feel
I feel
about
that.
sharing that you need a new man on social media? You out there, putting your filtered face on there, looking good and
She
stuff.
said filter face.
Filtered face. You put the filter. You got to put the best one on, with the hearts above your head and stuff, saying you need a new one in your life.
I feel that it is inappropriate.
Gotcha. Vanderbilt, we on you, Buddy Rowe.
Buddy Rowe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm with y'all.
You're the male's opinion. We've got to have it. Give
You
it
gotta
to
have
us.
it?
Give it to us. We got to have it.
I mean, okay, you're saying that she's putting it out there on social media that she wants a relationship. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Okay.
So give me the example. No, give me the example.
That means Vanderbilt over there doing the same thing.
See, when she said that to me, I was like,
Don't
oh,
tell
I
everybody
think
your
I know-
business. Don't
I think
tell
I know
everybody
this
your business.
person.
He said, I know this person. Okay. Well, I guess that I will give you the post that she sent as an example. And it says, I don't have a boyfriend yet. However, I don't think I know how to be a girlfriend in this day and time. Any suggestions so that I may understand? All I ever been / known is a wife, and a damn good one at that. If you need help being a wife, let me know, because that's all I can help you with.
Crickets.
Okay.
I have a lot to say about that statement.
Okay. Let's see what you have to say.
Unpack.
How you?
And please remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're not attacking anyone or any specific thing. We know that people do different things on social media, and I just thought that it might be interesting, an interesting topic, because this is a lot. I felt like there was a lot in that
and it's
message,
real.
especially
It
for
is.
somebody who's right here near the holidays, especially who is what do you want to call it, newly divorced and X, Y, and Z. It does feel like there's a lot in this message. So what do you have to say?
I mean, that brings in and opens doors to any and everything. And it makes you sound desperate instead of just letting it happen naturally. There was a song called "Don't Push It, Don't Force It, Let It happen naturally."
Relax and let it go.
Yeah, and so that's just. It seems like desperation, and then you're saying that's all I know is to be a wife. That you're attracting any and everybody.
Any and everybody,
And
to
that's not a
come
good thing.
in your DM,
Yes.
trying to figure out
Go
what you
down
got,
in the
what's
DM.
going on with you.
Right.
It's about to be going down, and maybe you want that attention. Maybe that's what you're looking for,
Yeah, but
because
that's not
maybe
the right
that's what.
attention, though.
It's not the right attention, but maybe she don't know that yet.
But see, the first part of the statement, that was fine if she had just cut it off right there. But when she talked about, all
Going
I've
deep
ever,
into the.
yeah, when she all I've ever been is a wife. This now you, like you said, you've opened up that door
Yeah.
for so much more to come your way. If she'd have said, "Hey, I'm newly divorced. I'm getting ready. I want to, be single and mingle, or whatever the case may be," that was fine. You should have left it right there.
I want to send this to Tashonda real quick. You deal with a lot of teens and people who are out there looking and searching. I'm sure that plenty of teens have love issues, if you will.
Me,
Or,
my
all the
first
social
love.
media is giving them problems. So how would you entertain this? Because we're a show about solutions, and we want to help this girl. Does she need to talk to her friend about this, or does she need to just mind her business and stay out of it? This is how she wants to sell herself on social media. Does she need to stay out of it?
Well, first of all, I'm a realist,
Okay.
and second of all, I am heavily on the spiritual side
Okay.
of, I look at things from a spiritual aspect. But we know that the young lady is hurt.
Yes.
We know that it's a very sensitive topic.
Yes.
So I do believe that her friend does need to reach out to her
Okay. Okay.
because she can't take it too far.
Okay. Now, how does she need to phrase this? Because I have a feeling that no matter how she tries to approach this,
That part.
it's gonna come out wrong. It's gonna come out wrong. She has already used, she's making light of the situation with Thirst Trap, but that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
You're sounding thirsty on social media. And this is not just one post. There's several.
Oh,
First of all, the thirst
That was
trap,
the example.
That
She
was-
can't say Thirst Trap
Yeah.
to her friend. of
that
course.
was hurtful.
Okay.
Yeah, that just referring to that as being thirsty, or she's vulnerable right now, and she needs someone to really talk to and be real with her.
Okay.
Everything is new. However, self-love is what we're doing now.
that part.
Okay.
Self-love, building your self-worth,
So
self-care.
with you saying that, I'm definitely gonna suggest here, she needs some time to herself still to heal,
Absolutely.
because clearly all of the healing principles have not been met yet.
Nope.
She may be doing fine financially. She may be, getting back out there, because even that is a hard part, getting out there and not knowing. She said she did not know how to date in this day and time.
Right.
It's a big difference. And I know that you feel like you need to be on social media. I know you feel like you need to be open and available. Social media is not the place for that. I know that there's several dating apps out there that are also not the place for that, because people will come and prey on you.
But what you have to look at also is you have people that don't believe in putting their business out there, but then you have other people who believe in living their life out on social media.
True, very true. And that's why I'm saying I just don't know if this conversation is going to go well, because she definitely feels comfortable putting her stuff on social media.
So you have two.
She may not know social media etiquette.
She may not, but then, for example, TikTok. People literally live out their entire life on TikTok.
Their entire life. That Bigo or whatever, Bigo, the one with the little dinosaur. Have you seen that one?
I've seen
all
it.
the little girls shaking it on
I
the
don't
thing
get
as soon
it.
as you come
But-
on. I was
but
like,
it
oh,
literally-
delete. What is this? I
mean,
was
but you have people who
Girl, that
literally
part.
put every
Don't let
aspect
your
of
kids
their
in there.
life on social media. So,
They do.
so this has become the new norm for a lot of people. Whereas you have this friend who says, "Okay, you should do this here."
Uh-huh.
I believe in living my life on social media. So of course they're gonna clash.
Very true.
They're gonna clash.
It's gonna clash, and I can just see this going bad. Y'all are most likely not gonna be friends anymore if you bring it to this girl. I'm just gonna be honest with that. That's what I'm just saying has to say about it. When you get ready to bring this conversation to her, you are definitely gonna have to tread lightly, or let the girl mind her own business and let her work through her issues
Yeah,
herself,
she'll figure it out.
because she's gonna realize that this is gonna bring bad attention, because I'm sure just with posts like this, all kinds of men out of the woodwork have been saying, well, girl, why you single, and this, that, and the other. And they probably may feel like, she's a little cuckoo for even doing it, but that is not going to stop them from trying.
Yeah.
Or you just be that good friend and you be there for her when she needs it.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
she
So
good.
when she turns to you and wants to talk to you, please make sure that you are open-armed and available
safe.
for her,
Yeah.
a safe place for when this hurt does happen, because I have a feeling out there on that social media gets pretty dirty. I'm surprised that nobody's commented on the post saying something crazy. I posted things on social media that I just, thought was funny and X, Y, and Z. And people, you shouldn't have did that, and why would you blah? Because people feel like since you put it on social media, they have the right to comment and say what they feel like, even if they're hiding behind a computer screen or a cell phone. So be very careful with the things that you
Yeah.
post on social media. Make sure that your kids know the importance of that when they do jump out there, because there's lots of people, the cyber bullies are out there. Not just in relationships, and that was kind of what I wanted to bring up. Not just in relationships is this a problem, but putting your personal business out there in regards to mental health issues, to all of this, even though you're looking for a place to vent, and that's probably where you have the most people that'll see it. We've also had suicides committed right on live. Ladies and gentlemen, it is definitely the holiday season. This is a time where, like we said, emotions are at their highest peak. People are going through things. Please take it lightly and do not comment and say anything crazy to your friends during this time right here, because you never know what's going to happen. And we need everybody to stick right around right here with us.
Yep.
Anybody else have any more comments to say about that?
I think we covered it. Oh.
Yeah.
Y'all, this is I'm just saying, and that was Tennille's touchy subject. Baby, reach out to your friend if you feel that's what you need to do and y'all have that type of relationship. I'm going to say, if this is a new relationship, definitely sit back, watch the progress. and just let her move forward. I mean, everybody's got to go their course, and this is something new for her that she's trying to learn. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of I'm Just Saying. We'll catch you back here at 8:30 a.m. on Thursday.
Tuesday.
Oh, not on Thursday.
Tuesday.
Oh, what is today?
Thursday's Thanksgiving.
On next Tuesday. Y'all have a happy Thanksgiving. I'm so sorry. Bye-bye.